Reverend Stachelle Bussey is here, preparing for the very worst as this storm approaches, and the Hope Village is ready. So, Stachelle, talk to me a little bit about these accommodations that you've managed to get.
So we've been able to work alongside Lakeside Christian Mission, Hotel Louisville, and Metro Government to be able to house our residents for the next 4 days and to get them in safe housing. While they are at Hotel Louisville, we will be still providing case management, 3 meals a day, all the services that we provide here at the Hope Village. This was not my first choice, but I understand that we had to do what we had to do, and we had a meeting with the residents, and this is what they would prefer to do. So for the next 4 days, our folks will be in hotels, and so we will be all working really, really hard to make sure that people are taken care of. But not just that, a lot of folks here at the Hope Village also are on outreach.
Yep.
And so while our folks are in hotels, we will be working. We have Tiny here, who of course is over the Forgotten Louisville.
Yep.
Of course, we are the whole bus, and there's you have Fern Creek Street Reach and My Dog Eats First, and you have who else is it?
Feed Louisville,
Louisville,
the Forgotten Louisville,
yeah,
South
Louisville.
End Street Angels.
Yeah, all of us will be making sure that we are supplying our house's residents, those who are on the streets,
Yep.
With the stuff that they need to make sure that they make it through this kind of winter that we keep figuring out that's getting worse by the minute.
Yep.
And so we're here. What will happen though is that for our outreach groups, we have two 15 passenger vans and also a cargo van to be able to drive around if people need to be picked up and be warm, whatever the case is. We're planning on being on the streets for the next, what's 24 times 4?
A lot. A lot.
For the next 4 days to make sure that we save a life.
96.
There you go. So 96 hours. It's going to be a cool 96 hours for me. And also, the Hope Village still will be here to help residents who we serve who don't live here, or our house's neighbors who do come by and knock and make sure they have the stuff that they need. So we'll still have staff here as well as have staff at the hotel to ensure that those who don't live here but come by daily still have hot.
Tell me about these cool little things that you've gotten delivered. They're amazing.
Yeah, so we was working with CVS. We've been working with them for the last 2 months to get these kiosks delivered to us after they used them during the pandemic for COVID testing and vaccination stuff. We got a call saying that they didn't want to throw them away, and we thought that we could really use them. So after working diligently alongside Metro Government to get these things approved for our people to be in, it's still a work in progress, but a part of that work in progress is to make sure that we have the capacity to use these things. They are equipped with heat. They are equipped with air.
Look at this.
Yes.
That's amazing. Yes. Equipped with heat, equipped with air, yes. Equipped with light.
Electricity?
Yep, yes. Electricity, yes. And they're all going to be cleaned up in the next 8
So
hours.
we have our maintenance man. We have our maintenance man working extremely hard. So for the next 4 days, we're going to try to get these things ready. But of course, for them to be able to get ready, we have to have funds. So we're looking for people to donate. Donate. We have about 53 of them, and it will probably take about $1,000 per unit to get what we need. But the cool thing is that we've talked to Humana and some other groups in U of L that after, if we don't get renewed for another year, which I hope we do, that these things will kind of serve as little service huts across the city. So
awesome.
We are really, really looking to use these things as multi-purpose, and we need your help.
What if 50 people each contributed $1,000? Would that help?
Yes, that would. That would take care of what we needed. We need 50 people to give $1,000. Really, we need 25 people to give $500. Or we need, it breaks all the way down. But you already know, if people get $50 like that, that's what it takes to really get these things. And some of this is just to make sure we can hold the capacity of the electric.
Yep.
Some of the reasons that our residents are going to hotels is because this is the first time we've ever done this, and and we want to make sure that we don't want to overwhelm LG&E, but they agreed to come over here if our electricity goes down, but we didn't want to put that on the city, understanding that the rest of the city is going to really need their services, so we didn't want to do that. And so to get the electricity and stuff ready for them and to get them prepped to work, it's going to take about $1,000 to up our electricity, and to put into carpet each one and do the things we need to do, get ready for somebody to actually live in.
Absolutely. Congratulations on the success of the Hope Village.
Man, we couldn't do it without you all.
You better be renewed next year. And these amazing return around, because we got some guests coming through for privacy purposes. These are the kiosks that have been delivered from CVS. How many are there, Stachelle?
There's 53.
53.
They will replace our shelters. And the truth is, Our shelters probably won't make it past the weekend because of the ice.
No. And the tents are great, but they're not effective when you've got weather like this.
Like
Plus,
ice.
flash freezing,
Yeah.
temperatures 25 below, 40 to 50 mile an hour winds, extraordinary winter circumstances, and it's impacting most of the country.
Yeah.
So critical.
We were trying. When we knew this was coming, we was trying to get things up and running. But of course, it's like policy and getting approval and zoning and all those things that we really, really need to work on as a city, as a state, really. And so we were hoping to have them up and running by this time, but we just wasn't able to. And the amount of funds it's going to take to get these things up and running. But I believe in the city, and I believe in this city and the community that we've built.
Yep.
And so had these been running, we may have not been going to the hotels, but we're going now.
Yep.
And so when we bring them back, we're hoping to have at least some of these up and running and ready to move some of our residents in them.
How do you want people to donate?
So you can always go to our website, www.thehopebus.org.
That's 2 S's.
Yes, 2 S's. Or you just go there and you can click on support or donate now.
Yep.
And then there you just put THV kiosk. And that lets us know that what that goes toward. Also, if you want to send checks, our address is on our website as well. 3131 South 2nd Street.
Yep.
Suite 352,
yep.
40208, Louisville, Kentucky. Or if you just want to drop by and bring it back, we're here 24/7. We don't close.
Well, people are bringing wrapped Christmas presents, which is so amazing. What a beautiful gesture.
Yes, it's when we say everyone deserves community, we understand what comes with that. So for Halloween, we have Halloween parties, and we really try to observe the holidays. It is really, really rough on our houses, folks. A lot of them miss their kids.
Yep.
A lot of them, start to really, really, and we know what that means, depression and the winter, and we just got through the longest night yesterday.
Yep.
And so, and we really try to make it a home for people and celebrate. And so we have Christmas decorations all around, and also we have, we called on the community, so we were able to supply gifts for 40 residents.
I love it.
And they got what they wanted. They were able to fill out their own sheet.
Nice.
And 40 people in the community stepped up, and we listed those people on the Hope Village page. So we really, really appreciate that. Also, the Hope Village has Venmo, it has PayPal. The Hope Bus has PayPal and Venmo, and all those ways you want to donate to us. We really, really appreciate it. And I think we got to clarify that people see that we were awarded the grant, but we don't get that money in our pocket. So right now we're operating from about a $200,000 deficit.
Wow.
And so with the village, and we also have the whole bus, who right now they are out feeding people, making sure people in the West End have what they need in their houses, to make sure they have heat, making sure they have food. And so while we are moving residents here, our house is friends, we are taking care of our West End neighbors as well. So this work doesn't stop.
Nope.
And we'll be out. It'll be a special 96 hours, but I'm proud of the work that we've done, and I know when we come together as a community, the work that we will do, we'll just keep doing it.
So clarify for us. People during this storm can come to the Hope Village for assistance, even if you are not on the records, even if you have not been enrolled.
That's how we always operate. So we kind of operate where people who don't necessarily live here, our services are still open to them. So they can't necessarily sleep here, and at 10 o'clock, when it's like our quiet hours, that's when those people have to leave. But they come all night. People who don't live here are able to come 24/7 to receive food, coffee, any kind of supplies that we have and services, whatever they need. They can see a doc, whatever they need, whatever services are available for our residents is also available for people on the streets. And we'll have staff present here, and we'll have staff also present at the hotel.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Great work. Thank you, Stachelle.
It
takes a village.
It does.
The Hope Village. It takes the Hope Bus with 2 S's. It takes individuals who volunteer, who work here.
Gotta have it.
Who are doing everything they can, and it really takes the community. Right. So let's get people moving on this. If you see someone who is houseless, please do not turn your backs. Provide them with whatever you can provide them with. And right now, if they come to the Hope Village, they're going to be able to get, a lot of assistance.
Coffee, hot hands, hats, anything.
Yep. 3131.
No, we're here at so our address here at the Hope Village is 212 East College Street.
Okay, 212 East College, right across the street from the Unity Temple. So everybody knows that. Thank you, Stachelle. We appreciate you. Press conference to come.
Everyone deserves community.
Absolutely. Thank you. All right.